Hey, it's your girl Aunt Niecy. We are back again. We was supposed to have on an entrepreneur, and unfortunately, the entrepreneur had to cancel. So therefore, um, Tink and I are gonna do what Tink and I do. We're gonna run our mouth. So we can have our content for this week. I'm gonna do y'all make sure to look out for the holiday issue of Fearless Life magazine. I'm gonna be doing kind of, like Oprah's 10 favorite things when I'm doing Aunt Niecy, ask Aunt Niecy, and I'm gonna tell you what are gonna be good Christmas presents for people that they're actually gonna use. So I'm gonna do that. Also, I did an article on Marcella Speaks, and that's gonna appear in the next issue of Fearless Life magazine. So y'all make sure you to go over and support Fearless Life magazine on Instagram. Support Fearless Life magazine on Facebook. A lot of good articles. Monique Samuels graced the cover of the last issue, and I thank her so much for doing that interview for me. Um, and yeah, y'all make sure y'all go follow Fearless Life magazine. We're trying to get our Instagram numbers up. So make sure you go over there and subscribe. So I'm waiting for my partner Tink to get on. Um, a charity for foster kids. Do you have a charity, or do you have do are you asking, do I need one? Because Marcella's charity for foster care. Wait a minute, I don't want to tell you something nothing wrong. Let me go back to my interview materials and pull that up, because she does have a charity that she sits on the board of. Um, it is Tidewater Friends of Foster Care. Um, so yeah, she does have a charity that is for foster kids. Um, Tidewater Friends of Foster Care, yes. So if y'all want to go over there and make a donation, make sure you mention that it's through Marcella. Um, of course, go follow Marcella on Marcella Speaks underscore on IG. And follow her on her YouTube, Speak with Your Girl Marcella. So I'm gonna make sure I shout her out. She has a very powerful story, and I was able to bring that um to Fearless Life magazine. So you guys make sure that you pick up your digital copy whenever the magazine comes out. I'm gonna add my partner Tink. Hey, beautiful. Oh, you're looking for your foster kids. If you have a charity and you want to come on, you're more than welcome to come on now, and drop your charity. Like, if you want the link, you can come on and discuss your charity, because I guess for this week cancel. So, it is totally up to you. But
I
how
can
do
never
you
get this camera
think?
right.
Oh, wait a minute, go back.
Me?
Go to,
I can never get this camera right.
right there. Go
Okay.
back.
But I'm over here.
Uh-uh. Wait a minute. I'm gonna tell you to
Oh,
stop. Stop.
there we, there we go. I'm back to normal now. Because I'm like,
No. You moved it back. But you're fine though.
No, but you see the weird angle or whatever?
Yes, it's like you keep moving it back.
'Cause no, I'm over here, and then it's like,
Right, because you're used to it being reverse image.
okay.
So you
Oh,
got
no,
to
I'm just gonna sit up here. Okay. Okay. You got me. Instagram or whatever. God damn it.
so as we do every week, y'all. Whether we got a guest or not, we're gonna introduce ourselves and let y'all know who we are and what
Pop
we
that bow,
do.
baby.
So, hello, 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 everybody. It's your girl, Aunt Niecy. And I do multiple different things to try to occupy my time since my kids are gone. So, like I said, make sure you check us out over at Fearless Life Magazine. Check out Entertainment Tea Uncut on Facebook and Instagram. That's where I get into a little bit of messy stuff that's going on in these social media streets and with different reality stars. But mostly I'm about, posting positive content. Um Also, I'm your DIYer. Like if you want a mirror made for Christmas. I recently made a piece that I'm gonna try to pull up while we're on. Different wall art, mirrors, tumblers, all that stuff like that. Also, I can promote a product into the ground. You hear me? Well, no, into the sky. I ain't gonna say the ground, that make it sound bad. I promote it to the sky whenever I fall in love with a product. I definitely am gonna support. So already that I love Mila Eve. So y'all go and check out Mila Eve. I think she has a promotion where it's free shipping over $50. If I'm not misunderstanding and what I saw earlier, because I was just kind of scrolling through. Mila Eve, T Moody Customs, because I cannot get everybody tumbler made for Christmas. So this is one that T Moody Customs sent me, and she was very instrumental in helping me learn how to do tumblers and what products to use. So I'm always gonna promote for sis. T Moody Customs. You can contact her on at Instagram or Facebook. Um, and Purity of Sage. She has bath bombs, candles, all sorts of good stuff over there that's organic. What happened to Tink? I closed my eyes and you gone. Okay, and the other product that I've been promoting, this is her right there. I'm pointing the wrong way again. That's her right there. So she's gonna tell you about the other product.
Okay. So, I'm Tink the Hair Fairy, and I make all natural shampoos, conditioners, and healthy hair and skin oils, and I make everything fresh from almond seeds. So, my first one is ginger ale, which is Niecy's personal favorite. So, that ginger ale there. Woo,
I love it, y'all.
good for new follicle hair growth, great for thinning edges and thinning hair, and good for all hair types. And it's good for all hair types because you use it at different levels. You got type 2 hair, you only need like 1 or 2 drops. People don't believe it, but it is the truth. It's
Look,
not a
y'all.
magical bean, but it's something like it.
Her product got my edges growing down farther than I've ever seen them before. I actually have to shave it back a little bit right here in the front so I won't have hair all down on my forehead. But yeah, my edges have grown back with that ginger ale. I love it. Love it, love it, love it.
This is random, but it's almost Halloween. I'm looking that I have to be all close up in the camera and got this little thing and all black. I'm feeling like Minnie Mouse right now.
You looking cute though. Look at all that
I
beautiful
feel
hair.
like Minnie Mouse. Okay. And the second one, my personal favorite, Lady H, because I have a lot of, ooh, I have a lot of well, I had a lot of scalp issues, patching, things like that, and this helps with it. So this is actually the reason why I created everything, because my scalp was on fire and now it is not on fire. And now I get to be very lazy again with my hair and still have it be like, bah! Anyway, so yeah.
Baby, let me tell you, okay. I used to promote for another hair company. Um, but I'm not gonna lie, like I said, you remember I used to say top four?
Mhm.
Your products is in my top two.
Oh, I'm excited. It's my only one.
Top two
How
products.
you know what? I do actually have a top two though. If I wasn't making a product, there would be only one other product I would use, and I ain't gonna tell it because yeah. But I'll
But
tell you later.
my niece came over yesterday. She has a wonderful, beautiful head of hair, and I actually gave her mama some of that ginger ale and the Lady H and mixed it in a bottle because she was saying she still, even though she was using the products from the other company, that it did help her hair, whereas she don't feel like she's pulling her hair out whenever she's detangling it.
Mhm,
But she said she's still having a problem with dryness. So I
mhm.
mixed some Lady H and ginger ale in a bottle and gave it to her, and I'm gonna be reporting on how
That's
she's
actually a perfect
finding
solution.
it.
Because I was just about to say she need the Lady H. I know you like the ginger ale, but if your hair is coming out, you need to strengthen it. That Lady H is what's up. And then actually need to do a video or something later because it's the fall right now and the strength and repair is what we need for as it
Mhm,
gets into the colder
mhm,
months. You know what I
mhm.
mean?
So
But
yeah, I was looking at her hair and looking at my bottles.
girl, I be doing that
Looking
too
back
now.
at her hair, looking back at my bottles. You know how I am about my oils,
Yes,
girl.
I know.
I was like, I want to really test this product on her hair because she has a lot of hair like you,
Mhm.
but her hair looked very brittle yesterday. So I want to, I told her I want you to feel some of this moisturization that I be having, honey. So I reluctantly gave her mom about a half a bottle of the smaller bottles.
Did you
Whenever
give her the cards?
I didn't give her the cards, but
You
she's gonna
people
be
need the cards.
she's gonna be looking for me to buy some more product whenever she's out of that. So
Look,
I'm gonna end up buying it anyway.
look, you need to get she said, look, you gotta give them the cards because it's the routine that really makes it work too. People
Right.
don't realize that. They be like, oh, I got this product and I use it once in a while and it ain't really working. You gotta put in a routine. Same way you feed yourself, you gotta feed your hair. You know what
She
I
has
mean?
a really good routine worked out in using those products. I will say her hair looks a lot better, but she's still having that issue with dryness. So
I feel
I
like I
want
know which products you're talking about because one of my newest customers came to me and was like, I'm getting the hair growth. I'm not getting the shedding. She says, but my scalp is really, really dry. And
mhm,
you know what I said? And I think I might have called you and told you because it was like a couple months ago. And I said, so basically you traded length for your scalp.
right.
That's the truth, which I don't feel like you should have to trade either.
Mhm,
I said, mine's not a magic bean. You ain't about to sprout an inch in, 5 days. That's not going to happen. But your hair is definitely going to grow in places it ain't grown before. Not in places it's not supposed to, but areas that you might have thought, well, this area might be dead. But
mine
then
right
come,
up in here where my cowlicks are
Mhm.
so full. It's full, y'all. And I'm
Yeah.
gonna wear my hair out one Sunday just to show y'all how full my edges are. But I got it down first, y'all. They're all gray. So whenever I
Look,
down,
mine is too, baby. I got tired of this. I'm tired. We dying it at the same time. Cause this thing. ugh. I need to die. Look, my son, he said, oh, it looks like that red that was in your hair is gone. I'm like, well, that means you can see the white. What you talking about? I gotta get on it. Because I don't see the back of his head. But look. He over there embracing the gray, and I'm over here like, "God, no, child, no." This thing, I'm about to go naturally red. You hear me?
But yeah, and see, that's her hair. Her hair is like a natural blonde, reddish
Mm,
color. And a lot of times when you got that hair type like that, it's hard to keep it moisturized.
it's
So
true.
I told her mama, she, like I said, she has a good routine worked out. Um,
Hmm.
and she's gonna report back because her, matter of fact, the pictures that I posted of her daughter's hair after using the products got that company a lot made that company a lot of money because you could see the difference. But like I said, you still can see a little bit of brittleness in her hair, and I feel like your oils would be perfect in putting that moisture she needs back in her hair. Because I just can't believe with my hair used to soak up every product I would put on it.
Hmm.
And with your product, whenever I get ready to take my hair down, if I haven't taken it down all week, I take my hair down and it's still as moisturized as whenever I put it up, which is crazy.
I'm gonna
So
tell you the truth. I be shocked by it too. I
I
really do. Like people, you know me. You know I don't lie, but people be like, "Oh,
do.
they probably just lying." I don't
Mhm,
have a need. I don't care because I'm gonna use my products regardless.
mhm.
You use it. You can enjoy the growth and the health if you want to, but if you don't want to, it's really up to you because I feel great. But anywho, so my hair, I've been so lazy or whatever, right? And fear back in the day was like if I twist it up or something like that and I leave it too long, it's gonna dry up and mat out, right?
Mhm.
Child, this thing feel, to use your words, just like a cotton ball, like you said, like it been
Uh-huh.
feeling for my lazy self for about 3.5 weeks, child. Like I need to wash this hair. But look at it. Look, I
Mhm.
need to wash this hair, but it still feel like
And another thing she said, but I won't give her my shampoo because I'm out
you
of
can
ginger
get the
ale.
butter. Do you have the butter?
Yes, I have the butter.
Is that what it is? Is it the butter that's
It
keeping it moisturized? Because that's what it is for me.
I'm using like what I do whenever I wash my hair, and I
Mhm.
used to wash it every Sunday. I take it and I actually rub my hair through with the Lady H, and I use
Oh,
ginger ale on my scalp. So that's why I always run out of Lady H before I run out of ginger ale, because I actually take the Lady H oil and run it through my end all the way from my root to ends, y'all. It's very important to rub product all the way through from the root to ends.
and
And
not from the end to the
a
root.
big difference in my hair because it was real brittle up here from where I'm going gray and stuff like that, y'all. I'm telling you, y'all
But
know, y'all, from the people from Facebook know whenever I promote something, it's the real deal. I'm not finna sit over here and sell y'all something that don't work because money is too hard earned to be
ain't it?
wasted.
That's
So,
awesome. But
um,
you know how you have your own routine. I have my own routine. Somebody else can have their own routine, but the key is routine. That's why when
mhm,
people are like, well, how do I use it? What do I do? I always tell people in the first 7 days is when you are going to establish your routine. Am I doing too much? Do I need more? Things like that. You have your routine down pat. Me, when I wash my hair, afterwards, I like to put the butter in it. You know what I mean? Right afterwards.
mhm.
Sometimes occasionally I might do a little steam or something to really open up the cuticles and then
Mhm.
put the
You
butter on it.
do that also now since you show
Yeah,
me
because
the
it's like
video.
fall and stuff.
I just
So,
put that tea kettle right on the stove, and my husband looking at me like, "Don't that burn?" I said, "Actually, the steam coming out and hitting my hair don't burn.
right,
It's the kettle that's hot, but
right. Steam,
the
yeah,
steam
steam is
coming
fine.
out is not that hot."
And
And
very good for hair.
I had my kettle up there one day, and I come out of the bathroom, and it slid to the side, and the stove is off. And I slid it back up there, and went to the back for a minute, go back up there, and slid out. He was like, "Why you like that noise?" I said, "It ain't the noise.
Oh Lord.
It's not the ASMR. I'm finna do something
Right,
to my hair. Leave
right.
me
Stop touching my stuff.
alone." Okay, somebody said I just locked my hair last Sunday in 7 days locked. I have really thick coarse hair. I have
Mhm.
wrist length and it's being even longer, but I get tired of the whole black hair routine. I can
Oh,
understand
yeah.
that. I wore berries for a year. I've had twists, faux locks. I decided to lock my natural hair and embrace its natural pattern. And my hair is very
Yeah.
natural.
But you know what? I think we're in the season of which for me, it's an all year thing, but for me, we're in the season of protective styles. And
Mhm.
look, if there's any time to put on a glueless lace front, now's the time, right? Because
Mhm.
we get tired in between of doing all that. Just like me, like I told you about the
Yeah,
length of time. Yeah, the length of time since I washed my hair, I get tired. Child, I done used this little thing to put this thing up in so many different bows and ways. Like just it's
mhm.
crazy. You know what I mean? I don't
It's a
even know
lot of work, but I can say that I love
it's
my
worth.
natural hair.
And let me tell you though why it's also worth it. Because in the end, we were getting sick from perms, like people unknowingly, right? Getting
Mhm.
sick from the chemicals they're putting in perms and these other products that they were giving us that were not made for us. All
Mhm.
right. So it is a lot of work, but at the end of the day, I mean, what do you want? Do you want your health or you want to not be here? Like, and
Mhm.
that's really what it boils down to. That's really the truth.
'Cause I went natural before and I went back because
But that's not discrediting,
one
by the way, that it is a lot of work.
right. One, because my husband was complaining because he met me with my little short auntie cut with the bangs and short
Mhm.
on the side. So that's
Not
how
the
he
bang.
the auntie cut.
Not the
And
bang.
I went back. Then I came back to the natural hairstyle because I love the way my hair looked in this natural hair pattern. Like I used to wear a jerry curl, and my natural hair
Oh,
looked exactly like the jerry curl
let me
did.
tell
Like,
you, this is gonna get me some shade. I remember I told my mom, but I gotta tell you. So when I was younger, my mom wore a jerry curl. Like she used to have the towel on the pillow and everything, car seat, had a little towel or whatever. And me, and you about to, okay, I was like 4 or 5 years old. I don't know why I did this, but I used to sit behind her in the car or something, little thing I'm telling you, I used to like eat on her hair. And when I told her that, she was like,
my
I
niece
don't know
used
why,
to do
but I'm gonna
weird
tell you it's
stuff
good
like
though.
that.
Hmm?
My niece used to do weird stuff
I'm about
like
don't think that. Don't tell me the Jerry Girl juice didn't drip in your mouth much as it was dripping. I know you tasted it before. I know you tasted it before. So don't judge 4-year-old me. Okay? That's what I'm like. Don't judge 4-year-old me. You have something smells good and it's dripping right in my face.
Mhm.
Like, you know. But
That's
let's
bad when
be
you go
clear.
put those plastic bags that you use to deep condition your hair on the headrest of the car so that juice won't
Mhm.
mess your
Right.
seal.
Look, as a grown woman, I obviously see something wrong with it. But as a child, with something that smelled good and dripped in my face, it tasted good. And I'm not gonna lie about it. It did taste good.
Look, my
Maybe
niece
it
used
was
to do
not.
some of the weirdest things, honey, and I used to look at her like,
That was the only one for me. Thank you. That was the only one. But so even back then, I loved hair. Mm, that's what we're gonna go with.
see, I always loved cutting my hair. I had this weird obsession with cutting my hair. So my hair has been
Not
short
me.
all my life. And now that it's coming down here, it's so weird. Like I said, when I ain't got a wig on and I got my hair blowed out, it's like I be thinking something on me, you
That's just
know?
some hang time, girl.
So yeah. I'm not hyping her products at all because at first, Tink was like, "Oh, I got this natural hair product." I was like, "Girl,
That's for everybody.
don't
They be like,
everybody,
don't everybody.
don't everybody." So I
Right.
was
Don't
like, I'm
everybody.
skeptical, but I'm so glad that I gave it a chance because it is a good product.
Yeah. I think everybody. I mean, I know a lot of people who have hair products too, but it's like me and you when we talked about it, right? If I can talk to the person who made the product and they can't really explain to me for real the benefits, if you
Mhm.
have been, and we ain't gonna name too many people, but if you've had a hair product for 14 years and your hair hasn't grown, then you know what
None.
I'm saying? I really wouldn't trust that person. You know what I'm saying? Or better yet, a lot of people who actually make products, some of them don't even use their own products. So all these factors, right? For me, I be getting into the science of it. Like people are like, "Are you a chemist?" I know it feels that way because that's how intense I feel about these products. That's how much I research them, and that's how much I care about what's going on in my hair and in my customers' hair.
Mm-hmm.
But girl, we done beat this one to death.
Oh, you mixed a little magic together, and I can't wait to see you shine on, honey, because I can see you being a millionaire behind these products because they are
Girl.
really good.
Well, you gonna see it front row and center because you gonna be right next to me.
Oh,
You gonna see it right front, look
thanks.
right front and center. I'm gonna be like, where Niecy? Late again. Like, no, you don't never be late though. It's me. I'm always late. It's gonna be you saying that about me. I'm here for TINK. Oh, she's late again. Okay. Anyway. Oh, good. Okay. So with all the things, I don't know if everybody caught all the little things that I've done since we've been on the live, but one of the things that I thought would be great for us to discuss today would be professionalism.
Yes.
So business, professionalism, things of that nature. And some of the little things that we might not think is unprofessional that actually is unprofessional. So with that said, I want to start from the beginning of this live. So I don't know if anybody caught what I feel to be unprofessional. Did you catch it in the beginning of the live? Niecy's so nice. She don't catch none of it. I catch all of it. So the beginning of this live would be how every single live Niecy is on before me and I am late. As unprofessional number one. Okay. Number two, she said she's so used to it, she didn't even know it's unprofessional anymore. Okay. Number two would be me over here with the angles. What's happening? Oh, how do I go to that? Because I know what time the live is. I received the link the day before, so I should have by the time the live comes on. I shouldn't be fumbling back and forth trying to figure out my angles. That also is unprofessional. Good thing my name is also titled on this show, so that it doesn't really matter for me. But I don't like that for the guests.
Yeah. Yeah.
Again, name on the show. Wait, her and her. So, you know what I mean? It's unprofessional, but that's what happens when it's your show. Anywho, but I'm working on it, girl. I'm working. Anyway, so then the other thing was this when I was like, ooh, and she go, where is she? Child, I just decided mid show I need to get me a beverage. So
Yeah.
I just
Yeah, it's like I feel like a lot of times a lot of people that I run across, and I'm gonna say it this way, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it. A
tell the
lot of
truth.
people automatically think whenever you have a small, especially a small black business, that you're gonna be a tad bit unprofessional.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so it's very important. It's not fair, but that's life. That's the cards we were dealt. We have to be a little bit more, better. We have to be a little bit more professional. We got to mind what we're doing a little bit more than other companies because we're already going to be judged harshly or harsher because it's a black business. So you want to put forth the best, you know, professional picture possible to get your brand and your item noticed. And I think, part of that is that especially if you don't know the reach of the platform that you're coming on, it's very important that if you're not able to come, to let the person know like at least 24 hours. Unforeseen circumstances do happen. But to be professional, at least 24 hours. Because I mean, like I said, I understand things sometimes happen at the last minute. Um, but if it's nothing life or death, I think it is important for you to make sure you reach out to the host and let them know that you're not going to be able to make it. You don't have to give a reason why.
You don't.
You don't. I mean, because
The
you
reason honestly doesn't matter because you're not there or you're there. That's what it is. And
like,
only you, I think, and I had this conversation actually with somebody else. I think people think the more it, first of all, before we get here, um, this is just a conversation that I've had before, that Niecy and I have had before, that I recently had with somebody else this week, and Niecy knows how I am. And I don't know anybody's all background or whatever. So what the words I'm about to say are based off of what I'm about to say. But if you got a problem, you can hit me in my inbox. It is what it is. But for me, I just feel like a lot of people feel like the more that they, I don't want to say embellish, but the harder they go with a story, it's like, oh my gosh, this is why I can't do this or do that. Like, the whole time you don't realize, as a business owner or as two hosts, it's not to say that we don't care, but that has nothing to do with you being there. No matter what's happening, no matter what it is, that has nothing to do with you being there, because either way, now you're not there. Do you get what I'm saying? So
mhm.
if your cat died, or or you scraped your knee and decided not to be there, either way you're not there. That doesn't make me feel like more sympathy and say, you know what, I understand that this person had a problem. Let me rephrase. Niecy feels the sympathy. I don't. She feels the sympathy and she'd be like, oh, well, maybe. And then I say no. She's like, well, maybe this is what happened. And I'm like, no. Because at the end of the day, the 24 hours, like Niecy said, that's what's important. Because then we're scrambling and we look unprofessional and we don't have what we need to produce for the people who come to see us.
Mhm.
And that's how you should look at all businesses. So, speaking also to the reach that you mentioned, to Niecy, don't get confused by the numbers that are on these videos and things like that. That's somebody's starting off as a doing a talk show numbers. That's not their personal reach, and that's not who they know in real life.
Mhm.
Okay, so you don't know who people know in real life. So don't get these numbers confused, because while you're out here being unprofessional, they are explaining to other people that could possibly help you get to greater places how you're being unprofessional.
And
So
I just you know how I am, and even though that I am too nice sometimes, I am not gonna recommend anything where I feel like
exactly,
half stepping, because at the end of the day, it's my name attached to it, whether it's my business or not.
exactly.
So,
Nobody's going to recommend somebody that's being unprofessional, especially as somebody that you don't even know. And to me, again, it's not about these numbers. Like, a lot of times, that's another thing. And we talked about this long time ago. People might look at a show or numbers and be like, well, their numbers low, or they just started or something like that. Everybody started somewhere, baby. Amazon started in a closet, and look at it now. And if you ain't willing, and I used to tell people on another business that I did, if you ain't willing to start with me at the bottom and rise to the top, baby, when I get there, I will not see you there.
mhm.
I will not see you there.
Marcella on her live earlier, she was talking about, as Black people, we need to stop using a bunch of excuses. And if we're going to come together and be a community, we need to go ahead and do that. We need to stop making excuses for each other. We need to stop not wanting to network, or you scared that this person is going to be more successful than you, and so you ain't going to tell them something that's going to give them a helping hand. I think that's very selfish. It's very um hurtful to somebody who's got a heart, I guess, like the one I feel I have. Like, the purpose of these lives are to network. and possibly connect you to somebody that I know that can help you bring forth more recognition and power to your business. And I, I, gosh, I hate this. I hate to keep harping on black
And this is the purpose
people
today.
because
We gonna
I
let you know
know,
what's going on today. Nita, you gonna you gonna stop being as nice to these people and let them know what it is. Because at the end of the day, sometimes a lot of times people fail because people are like, girl, it's okay. No, it's not. No, it's
yeah,
not.
yeah, yeah.
So today's the day. We gonna say what it is.
You really, 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 like I feel like sometimes whenever somebody doesn't ask me for my input, it's not my place. But sometimes your path calls for a reason, and even though that person may not receive it well, but at the end of the day, whenever I give a critique, I mean a criticism is a critique, really. So
If they
that's what I
perceive it
want
as a
people to stop being so defensive. And if I say that I feel like, ooh, you can improve on your product by doing A, B, and C. And I feel like you don't have to listen to me, but you ain't got to be disrespectful either. Who you talking to? And this mountain. That's where your product is never gonna get anywhere because nobody can tell you anything. You need
agreed,
input. You need input about your product, or you're never
agreed.
gonna know whether your product works or not.
I agree. I think to speak to the criticism thing, if you are a business owner and you're viewing something as criticism, that right there, you're not going to grow.
Mhm,
Because good or bad, no matter what somebody says about your business, take it, put it in a little bucket, and
mhm,
collect the information. You know what I'm saying? Uh,
mhm,
which bin does it go into? If somebody's over here like, oh, yo stuff is straight from the devil, you know what I'm saying? It
mhm,
doesn't matter what they say or whatever. Put it in the bin of look at the crazies talking. You know what I
mhm,
mean? And call
mhm,
it a day. But you don't have to be like, oh, who you calling the straight from the devil? Da, da. Who
mhm.
cares? Because
Right,
that's not what stop your shine or your money. So don't get that person no type of clout. Take
right.
it, put it in the bin, and call it a day. But if you see somebody who has reviewed many people's products, however it is you feel about it, right? To me personally, you don't have to be the person who is on um, somebody's Today Show doing a review, right? Because there are a lot of, again, everybody starts somewhere. But if I
Mhm,
see somebody who that's what they do is do reviews, I don't care how many reviews they've done, but if that's what they do, I'm going to take at least what they say with a grain of salt. Again, put it in the bin. Put it in the bin of maybe I need to look at that later. You know what
mhm,
I'm saying? But at the end of the day, the most professional thing I think to do is if you don't agree with somebody giving you business advice, shut your mouth. That's not your mama or your sister or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It's another business person giving you advice. Just okay.
mhm,
And let me tell you what has worked for me. I have people literally every day text me, and this is people that I know too, or people that I've barely done business with. They will text me and be like, girl, I got a new hair idea. I got a new product idea. I got a new this and that every day. Every day.
Oh,
I don't care. And you
when
know
you
what I
gonna
do?
make it? When you
Mhm.
gonna make it? They want you to make it.
Right, every day. But you know what? And I got a lot of stuff that I have planned or whatever. But you know what I do? I don't have iPhone. I have Android. But if they got iPhone, it's still on red. Like I don't care. It's my business. I'll do what I want to do with my business. But
Mhm,
you know what? 6 months from now, when I'm looking for a product idea, I can go back and be like, let me see what they said. Is that a good idea? You know what I'm saying? But at
mhm,
least I didn't make them feel bad because now they just don't want to tell me nothing at all anymore.
mhm,
My ideas are not the end all be all. And that's how you should feel as a business. No matter what your idea is, no matter what you do, it can be improved.
mhm. I mean, I feel like once you can't improve anymore, I mean, I feel like you're here with your product. Like it's never gonna go up. It's gonna just stay kind of at this level, you
Well,
know.
let me tell you another thing. There was a lady, so this weekend, and She used to sell food or whatever at one of the markets that I was at. Food was horrible. Tried it twice, made me sick both times. First time, I was like, it's okay. It made me sick. I think it was the cheese sitting out in the sun all day, but I still was like, a little rumbly for the tumbly don't really hurt. Help me lose a little bit of weight. You feel me? Second time, I was like, I'm not trying to be in the ER off of a burger. You know what I'm saying? But it was disgusting. So then all of a sudden, they was at a vegan market, and I said, you know what? Ooh, maybe, that's when me and my son was like, we gonna do this. We are meant to be vegans. We eat a lot of salads. Not the same, people. Not the same at all. Keep eating your salads. So for me, I went there and I tried the vegan cheese. Now I'm the type of person, I got 8 different types of cheese in my refrigerator. Okay. So I tasted that vegan cheese from this particular vendor, black owned vendor. It was
Mhm.
absolutely disgusting. And at that moment I knew, both me and my son, we knew we would never be vegan. That's my choice. That's what I want. You can be vegan. I have my choice. Can't nobody change my mind. So this particular person came to the event and was like, we're vegan now. And in my mind, I'm thinking like, I really don't care, right? But whatever, they're vegan. We do vegan food. Da, da, da. I said, oh, that's great. They said, you should try some of ours. I said, I had the cheese before. They said, oh, did you like it? I said, no. And they said, well, it couldn't have been my cheese. It was. It was yours. So all of a sudden it's not yours. But anyway, it's like you don't want to hear me tell you the truth about your food.
Mhm.
So it could have been ours. It was. Well, no, because we weren't selling this and this at this time. I don't remember much, baby. But I don't remember where my keys are. I don't remember, but I'm gonna tell you, you put
You don't
cheese in
remember
this.
where you spent that money and wasted
No,
it.
no. I'm gonna remember where I ate that bad cheese. Okay. I had some aged Gouda today. Still don't know where my keys are right now. Okay. But I know the cheese I had today because I like it. So I said, look, my mind said, do do do. I said I had that cheese in Norfolk, and it was like a warm summer day. And I remember you were sitting across from me, and it was you and your kids, and it was like the first time you did a vegan market. Girl, yes, I remember that cheese. It was you. So anyway, so she goes, well, oh, well, we had just started. Da, da, da. And I said, yeah, I decided I didn't want it. She said, well, we have other stuff and, you should try it. I said, no, thank you. She said, well, being a vegan is a journey. No, I don't want to be a vegan, but yes, thank you. Well, you got to try ours because ours is really good. No, I don't want to. No. So, no, no. You know what? But if we just leave you some food on this table, girls, like you going to realize it's really good. And I said, you could leave it and I will give it to somebody else because, again, I don't want to. That's what I
Mhm.
said. I said, I don't know how many languages I have to say no in, but
Mhm.
no. The little girl, and I stress little girl because that's why she got the kindest response she could get. The little girl was like, what other languages do you know? And I said, I know the only languages you need to hear, which is the word no.
The reason why I said money, because I always think back to what you said about somebody playing with your money.
Oh, I don't, yes. Oh, that I do remember where my money goes. Um,
Because the
I'll get
the
dag if
the
it's a
the
dollar, a
expression
dime.
on your face whenever you said that was like
Oh, girl, I don't play about this money either. But you know what? Blessings to all. My children no longer live in this home, so I don't equate it as much as I did before as like you taking the food out my child's mouth because they're not here no more. So really you're taking the food out of my mouth. So I'm kind of like, whatever. I can lose the weight. So I don't think about it as much. But yeah, I really should think more about it. But yeah, I don't think about it as much anymore. But no, I love cheese. I don't play around with the cheese. You know what I'm saying? I don't play around with cheese. Girl loves me all types of cheese. I'm like Bubba Gump with the shrimp, girl. Girl, that cheese is everything.
it's
Oh, okay.
like I could become vegan quicker than I can become like my husband always does the keto diet. Like
Oh,
I
keto
think I
good.
could be vegan more than a
The ketosis, like doing the
like
keto. No, it's
like
not true. I've
all
done both.
all this meat you gotta pack in on a keto diet.
No. but it's meats. And so, like, girl, because you know, I've been doing intermittent fasting. And please go back and look at the first video that we did versus this one.
I can tell.
Yes, I was doing. But I did the intermittent fasting, but I think I'm gonna do the keto one because then I can eat more food. But the keto one, for example, people sometimes get confused with the keto, like they just think about the meat. Girl, no. Like when somebody reminded me of the keto diet, I started to think about the good stuff of the keto diet. Girl, waking up with a cup of lemon water, as much lemon as you want, okay? So, but that lemon water, I don't know if you like lemonade, right? So waking up with some lemon water. I will wake up and have me eggs and bacon. That's my breakfast, okay? And then for lunch, I had me a what would you call it? It would be like a chimichanga, but without the wrap or whatever. So I did like Mexican seasonings on the shrimp and fried beans, and just had the fried beans and the shrimp or whatever, mixed that together. That was my lunch. And
Hmm.
then when I get hungry sometimes, you know, I have a little spinach salad with some bacon and some cheese, girl, the cheese, added cheese for the day. Anyway, the bacon and the cheese, a little bit of oil vinaigrettes. Like, yes, girl, the keto is amazing. And then I might have like, girl, I can have me. No, I don't want to have that. Oh, pork chop and some green beans, some fresh green beans. Like, yes.
Mm-mm. I like my fruits and vegetables and stuff like that. Like I could really live off of fruits and vegetables. That's how much I love it.
Thanks for being honest today. When I hear people say that, like this isn't just for you, but say it again because I had an instant thought and I held it back. But we're having an honest day, so you say it, and I'm gonna say what I think in my mind when people say that. Go ahead, say again.
I could live off fruits and vegetables.
You like to be fat.
I know that they have a
That's,
lot of
you like
calories.
to be fat. Yeah,
I know that fruits have a lot of calories.
but you're not even fat though. That's the thing.
But wait a minute.
Oh, that's a bad word.
I
I don't.
I
I'm not shaming anyone.
I feel like um whenever
You diabetic?
look, if you believe in the Bible,
Wait, aren't you diabetic?
no, I'm not diabetic.
Oh, okay.
Mm-mm.
Okay, okay, okay. I was just trying to figure out. I don't know what diabetic is. Okay.
I'm not diabetic, but what I was gonna say is that I feel like God intended our bodies to be more vegan than to be meat eaters because Adam and Eve had in the story, Adam and Eve had everything they needed in the garden. So therefore I feel like you could just eat fruits and vegetables and survive. You don't have to be a meat eater.
I
But
said Adam and Eve. Didn't they die as teenagers or something like that? I've been living longer and I've been fucking up the pork chops.
But
Like
what I'm saying is
the
you can
canine.
live off just fruits and vegetables.
Not long apparently, but I've been fucking it up. Shrimp, all that, all that with the
Now I do
canines.
shrimp now.
So they put them
If you
canines
just
in for a reason. I'm just saying, like you know, you believe that. I believe that might be true. I believe that you're meant. I believe that we have the set of teeth to be able to eat what we want to eat. To be able to eat meat
so
or
you
vegetables.
gave me a days and I'm back at the beginning of life.
I am. I am. My man outside right now with a spear, girl. Kill it, daddy. Kill it.
So if you were
I'm
just
gonna cook it up.
joining we had a business plan for tonight. Unfortunately, they were able to they canceled. So me and Tim just up here running our mouth. Hi, Nini.
We was giving good professional advice. And if you missed it, hit the rewind, baby, because we was giving good professional advice. How you know? Anyway, and then we gonna hit. Actually, it's 7:50. So, and the battery about to go down. That's another unprofessional. I should have charged all day to get prepared for this event. You see, I did this for you all, people, to show you what being unprofessional is like.
Okay, Amazon. Ebony said Amazon started off as an online bookstore. It sure enough did. Jeff Bezos said some of his friends thought it was the idea was whack, and now he's
Hmm.
the richest person in the world. And I think whenever he first started with the company, Sears was the one that started out shipping things to home. And I feel
Hmm.
like whenever they saw his company growing, that should have keyed them in, that they should have started a competition like business.
Girl, it
But I
it
mean,
sometimes takes people a long time to open up to an idea that you see. But
mhm,
that's why, in my opinion, that's why God sent you here, because you're the one with the ability to see the things that you see. Everybody's not meant to see what you see. Don't
mhm,
let somebody else dim your light because you see something that they don't see. Right. And that's
mhm,
how I raised my children.
mhm,
We are special gifts. And if somebody else wants to believe that you're not, they can say what they want. But mama knows what she brought into this world. You know what I'm saying? And that's the same way I feel about my company. There could be a ton of people who have hair companies and all that other stuff, but I know how I feel about it. I know the passion. I know what I've done. I know what I'm striving and what my goals are. And you know my favorite saying: we can all have the same ingredients to macaroni and cheese, but that don't make it taste the same.
exactly. And I'm gonna tell you another company that faltered big, big, big time
Hmm.
was Blockbuster.
Oh yes,
Netflix
they were ahead of their
actually
time.
Netflix actually went to Blockbuster and wanted to start a deal with them before they went at it on their own and with other investors. But they actually wanted to partner with Blockbuster because they felt like it would catch on more because people were already renting,
Blockbuster.
movies and stuff like that from them. So the people that were more in the digital world would just switch over to digital, but they wanted a partnership with Blockbuster. Blockbuster turned them down cold.
And you know what? That's an example of what you were saying before, which is people bringing ideas to you and people feeling like unwilling to listen. Like, why do I need to listen to that? They probably like, I'm Blockbuster. I don't need to listen. Whole time, where you at, Blockbuster? Where are you, Sears?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And
So,
that's why, and that's another thing too. Don't ever think your idea is not, don't let somebody tell you your idea is not a good idea. Be willing to run with it. Be really willing to build with it. You do the legwork,
mm-hmm.
because there are going to be a ton of people that tell you that that idea is not good. I have an example of one of the people when I do my competitions for promoting my business told me that one company came to them and was talking to them, and they actually lost the competition several times or whatever. And they said the company was presenting the idea to them, the panels, and they were like, "We just don't get it. It doesn't make any sense to us. We are uninterested." That company
Mm-hmm.
was Google.
Mm-hmm.
So they lost out on investing in Google because they didn't believe in it. But look
Right,
at Google.
right. I remember whenever I got my first computer, I think it was like 98. I used to use a company called Ask Jeeves.
Yes, I remember
Uh,
asking,
and now
where
when I
is Ashley?
like, and then AOL, you know,
Hmm.
they had the internet that said, it took forever to dial up.
And you be over here like
Like,
waiting.
oh,
Wait,
hell.
wait, what about this? It'd be like, here. Did not connect. Oh,
And you remember AOL was like the first Facebook. Everybody had a AOL Messenger.
oh
You know
yes,
what I
girl.
mean? So I remember
Felt
I first
special.
got AOL. They sent me a little camera, digital camera, and I still
Yeah.
got that camera to today.
Look, felt special on AOL. Like, what? Don't have to pay no long distance fee. Get to talk to people all over the world. You
Mhm.
better look.
Yes,
You
and
got mail. Okay, we're on.
I still have an AOL. Matter of fact, as
I know
a
you do, girl.
email
So does
address.
my mom. Like, no, no, ma'am, no, ma'am. No, but the difference is, let me tell you the difference. My mom still uses that is her legit email that she gives out to people.
I don't use mine
I
anymore,
know.
but I still get mail to it,
I
surprisingly.
believe it. It's y'all keeping it alive. Just like I tell people, the only people keeping Hardee's alive is the people in the South. Don't nobody else know what that is. Like, let it go, people.
Charles Jr. out in the West.
Roy's, whatever, Hardee's, the company, whole company, let it go. The only in the South.
Now they have some good breakfast, but I don't like anything
I've
on there.
never, I don't, it's so many other options. However, I
Like,
did go to KFC the other day like a child. I was like, oh my God, wings KFC? Yes. Not wings that taste just like the chicken. Yes.
mm-mm. I don't
Anyway,
like KFC. I don't like.
I love it. Girl, I'm from Kentucky. Maybe that's, I don't,
You
look, people
saw
be like, you
that?
from Kentucky? You like KFC? Mm.
You saw that Popeyes have got Meg the Stallion.
I did. I saw Meg was on a couple
Livestock?
things. You see Meg trying to bring back Coach?
Yes.
I said, not me giving away all my Coach stuff for Meg to bring back Coach.
Yeah, Meg is coach ambassador also.
It still ain't gonna make me
I
buy
can
Coach.
say that her team has been really excellent in getting her stuff, and
Agreed.
like that that's like my dream, like to put together a team like that. That
Oh, okay. I thought you meant to promote Coach. I was like,
no,
girl, that's your dream. I'm pretty sure you can do it.
no, not coach, but MCM. If
Where's
you
my bag at?
listening,
Yeah, where my bag at,
get
girl?
with your girl. Get with your girl now, cause I
Look
especially
at
love
her.
their vintage
Rude.
bags.
She's rude. Get with the girls.
Oh yeah, me and Tink.
Yeah, I have several of your products. Several of your products. Look, somebody was like, you showing your age with the MCM. No, I'm showing that I know about a trend. I bet you would come back. Look, and it
Hey,
came back
I
strong after I
had
bought it.
MCM's tracksuit. Do you hear me? That I thought
Huh?
I was the snitch in. It was the black and white and had my name over here because my
Not
sister
the Korea MCM girl.
girl, my
Yes,
sister was stationed in
the,
Korea.
I do it. The
And
Korea, because look, that's how you know something from Korea, because I always got your name.
she got my name embroidered up there. It was a black and white. I stepped in look, I laid it out the night
Mm,
before
uh,
on the
uh,
bed.
girl, show them how you
With
hit it.
my shoes right there at
Uh,
the end with my
uh.
socks and underwear and bra. I said,
You
okay,
walk in the room,
come
girl.
tomorrow at school. I'ma kill him. I'ma kill him. I walked into
Kelvin.
school and then my foot pow.
You didn't kick the door
I
in,
have
girl.
arrived.
Look.
My LCL jumpsuit was a hit. Girl,
Yes, baby.
ooh, I love your outfit. I love your
Yes,
outfit.
I know. Yes,
Ooh,
I know. Yeah. Flip it. Flip it. Ow.
with my Jerry curl.
Look, trendsetter. You know what I'm saying? Trendsetter. Look, I used to love my Korea fashions too, though, with the name right there. Look, I used to love my Korea fashions too. You know, the starter jacket, all that good stuff.
Hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Had
Now,
the
if
whole
you
meat
didn't have a
blanket.
starter jacket in the 90s, I don't know what you were doing.
I'm
But
trying to
you
tell
had to
you.
have you a
And
starter jacket.
all of them, yes. So yeah, all
Yes.
the little starter jackets, all that good stuff. And then what was it? What was the little you remember the little suits they made where you could unzip the sleeve and unzip the short, make them from pants to short?
The wind suits.
Yeah, and you could get like a full like Carolina.
Uh-huh.
Why was it always the teams?
Yeah, it was always the teams, and it's really weird. But even people from other states always love North Carolina Tar Heels attire,
Yeah. Well,
no
because of
matter where
Jordan.
you
What you
at.
mean?
Like that school has made probably billions off its name because it's the
Not the
most
Korea fashion.
popular.
No, Korea made billions off of the Tar Heels zip situation.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if that's gonna come back. That was crazy though. Not you could
Oh,
wear it winter and summer.
but let me show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all what MCM I collect. I like the vintage bags. Um, and I actually have a connect over in South Korea. I wish it was with MCM, but it's a dealer over there. And this is what I collect. I always go for the vintage bags. because this is when MCM was using all leather
Mm-hmm.
for their bags. Now a lot of their bags are coated canvas and not leather. Whenever it's monogrammed, they do have leather bags, but most of the monogram bags aren't leather. But this
We
is
gonna have to talk. See, I always go straight to the like I actually have my connected to MCM store that I get my stuff from because I just need to know it's like MCM. You know what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
when you're actually a person who knows the official like you know what I'm saying, who likes it like how you like it, to where like, oh, it's no longer leather, it's this, like that's somebody who loves it. Girl, when
Mhm.
Coach was the stuff, I used to be like that about Coach. Girl,
I have
somebody
a
brought me
lot
a
of
Coach.
Coach bags. I have a
Girl,
lot of Coach bags that I still carry.
yeah, I used
Um,
to have the catalogs like, every season or whatever, but girl, all of that. But
I
anyway,
I feel like the only bag that I bought because it was popular was the Michael Kors bags.
I bought that one time because it was popular just to see. And I had actually got a royal blue one, and it was one of five. So I was excited that it wasn't one that everybody had.
Mhm. You know,
But let's
because
go ahead and do this real quick, the stock thing, girl, because my little battery is about to run out.
we already at an hour too.
Yeah. So we're gonna do the stock thing real quick, close this out because my little battery's about to die. Quick stock thing. So this is what made me money for the week. Bros was one that made me money for the week. So I'm back up in there, girl. So BROs, that's Dutch Bros. That's a little coffee company out west that is doing big things. CEI was another one that went up. And then the other one
Good
that
week last week.
huh?
It was a good week last week.
It was a good week last week indeed. So definitely a good week for the stocks. So those are my little stocks. And I'm going to continue with bros again. CEI is a tough one because it's only right now about $1 or something. So when you put money in there, it goes up high percentages, but it also goes down low percentages because going up a couple of dollars is going up 100%. You know what I'm saying? So you
Mhm.
put $100 in there, it makes big moves, high, losses and gains. So anyway,
And
what about you?
I can't tell you about my stocks because my cash app won't open. I got to restart my phone. Um, but I still have like my standard stocks. It's not one that I jumped on this week that I hadn't already had.
Mhm.
So yeah, y'all keep an eye on it. I look at different shows on CNBC, and
Mhm.
they are predicting that the market is gonna dip at the end of the year. So you watch it closely, y'all, because those ships are out in the ocean and they ain't offloading them.
That's
I
true.
don't know exactly what's going on, but they said that it was because a lot of people wasn't willing to take the COVID-19 vaccine, so they don't have the personnel to offload those ships. And I feel like the devil is alive because they could bring in the core engineers from the military and unload them ships if they wanted to. So I just feel like it's weird that all of this is going on. There's a food shortage. There's if you go to your stores, you'll notice that the shelves aren't as full as they normally be. So make sure you guys at least, stock up on some of the essentials like rice and beans and things like that, just in case. Just like people didn't believe to go ahead and stock up on your mask for cousin 19, a lot of people are not believing in the food shortage. But go ahead and get you some extra stuff just in case something with a long lasting expiration date, just in case, because they.
Girl, my battery's dying. So yes, that is good for the stocks.
But anyway, I just wanted to put that in there because I think
But
that's
you know I
important
love you.
to know. So
I'm
anyway,
gonna just charge
y'all,
this phone and call you right back anyway.
that's what I was getting ready to say. Like, hey,
Yeah.
we ain't gonna talk to 11 anyway. But y'all, like I
But I
said,
gotta charge my phone so I can talk to you.
we just came on because we had a last minute cancellation. If you have a business and you want to come on our live, make sure you email me or inbox me or Tink on Instagram. And I do have our links down below for Instagram and my link tree. Okay, she gonna point to me, but y'all can inbox her also to get scheduled to come on. All right, y'all. So we're gonna go and we're gonna be back next week. We have her Instagram handle is the Queen of the DMV. We're gonna have her on the show next week. So make sure y'all come back and support us.
And the
Love
week after, we have a black hair company coming on, a black wig company coming on.
Okay, okay, okay.
Anyway, all right.
I don't want people to be confused. Loving
Oh,
me,
sorry.
I have promoted before in the past. Um, cause but they're not black owned. That company is actually
That's good to
from
know because
China.
I was wondering if they were black owned or not. So that's
No,
good to
they're
know
not black owned. Just in case
because
y'all think
I thought they were.
it was, but they're not. Their company's located in China. But
Hmm.
I can say everything that I've gotten from them has been up to par for a short term week. So
Okay.
this is one of their headband wigs.
Girl, we got to
Okay,
go.
so we're gonna see y'all next week with the Queen of the DMV, honey, and I'm gonna post all her information up under the link whenever I make it. So we'll see y'all next time on Niecy.
Think there, fairy. Bye.